also today's topic is Goddess Kalratri and donkeys. Yes, this may sound a very silly topic to few, but it's not silly. It is something which you people should be aware of, okay, for your awareness and for your knowledge as well. Okay, this is a very, very important topic as far as I am concerned. Nobody has told me to make this topic. None of you wrote on the Gmail about this topic as well. But then I feel, personally, I very strongly feel that you people should be aware of this, that what I'm trying to tell you as an awareness program. Okay, Goddess Kalratri, Goddess Kali, different form of Goddess Kali, Goddess Kalratri. Okay, now very powerful energy, Rudra energy, aggressive energy. She consists of the goddess. Okay, she's carrying that energy with her, which of course is an energy to destroy the devils, evil, negativity, anything that is wrong, destruction of egos, destructions of stubbornness, wrong willpower, non-surrendering motion towards the correct aspects of life. All this destruction of all the evils is what Goddess Kalratri does. Okay, immense force, fierce energy. Okay, not to be challenged ever. Remember this. Okay, so we are talking about that energy. And now donkey associated with, why am I talking about donkey? Now imagine this fierce energy, such a powerful energy, has its in Hindi we say savari, or you can say a vehicle or a thing on which she's traveling, she's commuting. Okay, is a donkey. Now, out of all the species, why a donkey? She's such a powerful energy. Okay, she's destroying the demon. Why the donkey? Because the donkey is someone that people are looking with so much of haste, with so much of hatred, no respect, no value. They're beating the donkey, they're misusing the donkey, they're just burdening the donkey with unnecessary loads. Okay, and the donkey does so much of work, and still it's not appreciated, still it's never recognized. So poor soul, poor creature, never gets the credit for anything. Also has emotions, also has feelings. Okay, but humans not understanding that. So she's depicting this, that to the most neglected soul on this planet, the neglected creature which needs love, understanding, kindness, is not given to him. And the compassionate feeling is being given by Goddess Kalratri to such a helpless and such a, I would say, downrated creature. So she's trying to teach everybody that if you're praying to me or praying to any god, goddess for that matter, consider all the creatures to be equal. That's the first rule. All your pujas, all your remedies can never work for you if you actually see something going wrong in front of your eyes. Maybe it's not concerning you, or maybe it's concerning somebody else. Maybe that person needs your help. If you have the capacity, see, there's a very deep meaning running this. Okay, maybe some of you would not be interested in this topic because it's nothing to do with your goodness. You're not getting any benefit out of it, right? And in the Kalyug times, everybody wants their benefits, and since you are not getting any benefit, maybe you're not interested in this topic. But still, there will be some people who would be interested in this as well, that what betterment we can do, and what these energies are teaching us. The divine energies are trying to teach us by doing it themselves. Okay, so Goddess Kalratri is trying to say that no matter how powerful I am, no matter how fierce I am with the wrong people doing wrong things, okay, I literally chop them off with my energy, with my aggression. But then at the same time, I'm so humble and I'm so kind-hearted for a soul which needs love, which needs respect, also needs recognition. Okay, so she's trying to teach all of us. Okay, all these are depictions of trying to teach the human that when goddesses can do this, why can't we do it? I mean, who the hell are we to not respect any creature? And if you think we'll go to a temple, we'll do the pujas, we'll do the prayers, and if you're being bad with all these animals, voiceless creatures, you will benefit out of it? Never, never. Trust me. So donkeys, start respecting donkeys, because when the fierce goddess can do it, can make him her vehicle or savari, as I would say, then I'm sure that you people should understand, the intelligent ones, that these creatures hold a special place in Goddess Kali's and Kalratri's heart, and their dimension, or their aura, or their lives for that matter. Lives I would not say, because divine, nothing to be associated with life, but their zone, I would say, their heart, I would say. Okay, so start respecting donkeys as well, and start adopting donkeys. If you really want the blessings of Goddess Kali, there'll be several rituals that people will tell you, but I am telling this to you, that if you start respecting donkeys, in fact all the voiceless creatures, but here I'm talking about especially donkeys, adopt donkeys. If they are not in good health, do their medical, give them medical facility if you can afford. Okay, and if you can adopt them, great. It's going to be really nice for you. Okay, so that's about it. Next week I'm going to see you with another topic. Till then, goodbye.